wearing green for URSULINE and the Irish, and it is one of the best softball players that we have in the Valley, going to play at the next level next year, and we'll talk about that and more. It is Katie Koulianos from URSULINE.
Hi.
Katie!
Katie!
Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for taking time out for us today. Well, it's not raining yet. The sun's kind of
I
out.
know. It looks nice out. It's kind of cloudy though.
We were just having the conversation about the challenges of playing and mentally getting prepared for a game when you might get canceled. Weeks like this, days like this, how do you keep yourself mentally prepared and locked in?
So like on like rain delays or like games that we get canceled, we personally I stay through a routine every day. So my routine before school, I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I work out for an hour before school. And then depending if we have practice or a game, I usually go to the gym again after school. And then obviously I hit on the tee at home. Like I have a whole setup in the garage and just working on the mechanics, because I feel like those days are good days to make sure you're using that time to like work on something that you really need to work on.
Now, to start the season, you guys got to escape the weather here in Northeast Ohio, go a little bit more south and play some softball to open the season. What was that like to open the season? And I have no games before that, and have that be the one that kind of got things going.
I thought Tennessee was a great trip. There was the fields were beautiful, and I thought as a team we played decent, and we learned what we need to work on. There's a lot of positives, and I just think that like making sure that we finish the game fully is what we need to work on, because like we lost some of those games by like one run and the international tiebreaker, and those are like the games that suck because you lose those by like 1 point.
What for you? I mean, your leadership has changed over the last 4 years, obviously. When you came into the lineup, what was it like for you? Were you nervous? And then how has that leadership become to be who you are today? And everybody looks to you in those big moments during those big ball games.
My leadership, well, obviously my freshman year, my leadership was different because I was just like working to get my spot earned. And then as like I started starting and stuff, my leadership has been strong, and I always push my girls to just practice hard and take the game seriously, because there's people out there that want to play at the next level and take these games seriously. So even if we have a bad game, we should always be reflecting how we play and making sure that we're all just getting along. And, that's the best thing that a team could do, is just get along and making sure that we are supporting each other.
We've heard from Coach Dugan and members of the community that this team this year just feels a little bit different. Like there's a different mindset in this URSULINE softball program this year. Can you talk what you see from that, from your perspective, how much the culture kind of is a little bit different this year than years past?
Yeah, we have two seniors this year, which is Kenzie and I. And so we're really looking forward to the underclassmen to even step up, because we have leaders on the team. We have so much talent, and we're just looking forward to making sure everyone brings that energy and continues throughout the season.
So what are the expectations? I mean, for you, you look at, you're leaving a legacy here, kiddo. When you look at the way you want to go out, what do you envision in your mind?
I mind like are we talking about like college or like just
just high school, high school at this point. Sorry.
So I want to finish the senior season, making sure that I leave like a big impact on these girls, and have a great season, like winning and just enjoying the last ride before I leave for college.
And as we transition into that college, I want to give you the chance to tell people who might not know where you're going, where that decision was made, and where you'll be spending the next 4 years of your softball career.
I'm going to Otterbein University. It's in Westerville, Ohio. So it's in Columbus, and I'm going to be playing for Coach Anderson. I'm really excited for the opportunity, and I'm really glad that he recruited me. He said that he recruited me for, as a person and as a player. He looks for girls that have a lot of athleticism, and not just for like a position. He wants to recruit players that are able to play multiple positions.
it's a different world in the recruitment process right now. What was the recruitment process like for you personally? What did you like? What didn't you like? And what if you could go and tell someone else that's going through the recruitment process for softball? What are some of the important things that you learned?
I think the recruiting process for me was a little stressful, but also I feel like everything worked out the way I wanted it to. I really think that going on overnighters and meeting the coach and going on multiple visits is what you should do during the recruiting process, because I feel like that really lowers it down to like which schools you'll like the best. Like you'll like the campus and the coaches, the girls, and just having that overnighter, spending time with your future teammates is really important. And the best advice I can give is to start the recruiting process early, because then and to get yourself looked at and just relax, because like it is stressful.
Everyone kind of says there's that moment where they realize this is where I'm meant to be when they're doing the recruiting process. What was that moment for you when you kind of realized like Otterbein was where I wanted to be?
That moment was my last overnight visit with them, and I love the area. I love the girls, and Coach Anderson, Coach Bucci, and Coach Sammy were just amazing, and they really were patient, and I fell in love with the campus and the whole academic and softball team.
What's the one thing you're going to miss most? I know we're in the early stages of this softball season. What are some of the things you're going to miss most about Ursuline softball and your teammates?
I'm gonna miss that mentality always, just to win, because Ursuline always had that mentality to win, because we have a bunch of great athletic teams on at Ursuline, and just wearing that green and gold and representing Ursuline on and off the field, and just all the good memories we've had at trips and with the girls. And my favorite memories are the close games that we win, and everyone's hyped, and the high energy that we have.
One thing that everyone in the area knows about Ursuline is the tradition they have. I mean, you can go outside of Youngstown and say Ursuline, then people kind of know who you're talking about because it's that kind of high school. What's it like to be a part of such a tradition and to have one more year to represent that culture, represent that tradition as an Ursuline Irish?
The traditions are wonderful. We do like prayer before game, and we all just support each other. And I just think that Ursuline's such a different school from other schools. Like we're just one big family, and that's what I really love about it.
Let's take it off the field for a minute. I mean, obviously, we're excited. We're so proud of you for what you've been able to do and accomplish on the softball diamond. But off the field, what are some of the things that you love, that you look forward to kind of let your hair down a little bit when you want to have fun with your friends or just kind of get away from the game?
One thing that I love doing is working out. I work out 7 days a week, some days, 2 days, 2 times a day. But I start off my morning at 4:30, and I love working out. I love spending time with my family and friends. Love shopping, and just going to concerts, like having fun.
You work so hard. What are the off days like? Like what when you're able to treat yourself? What's the thing that you like to treat yourself for?
Cheat meals.
Yeah.
I like a sweet, maybe ice cream. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, all right. We're going down this avenue with ice cream. What kind of ice cream is it? What's the go-to? Is it Handles? Is it something else? Like, do you like DQ? What is it?
I do like Handles. I like the peanut butter brownie
Mm.
flavor.
You got Anthony with that one. You got Anthony. Anthony's licking his chops for peanut butter brownie, apparently.
Not even
I guess
1 o'clock yet. I'm hungry.
one of the most important questions as someone who works out a lot, right, is always, do you skip leg day?
No.
Never skip leg day. That a boy,
Nope.
Katie. That a girl, Katie.
Tuesdays are the leg days.
Tuesdays are leg day. Okay, so
Yeah.
what is the? I mean, there's always that one workout that you hate, you just despise, you don't want to do it, but you feel so much better after you get past it. What's that one workout that you do not like looking at on that sheet, that prep sheet?
Burpees, and Coach Ward, his wife Melody is my trainer at Body Temple, and she really is the greatest trainer, and she knows that we all hate burpees.
So that means if you have a good game tonight against Coach Ward, you gotta make sure that you let him know that his wife's the reason why.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a whole conversation going on in the chat about ice cream now. The new sticky fingers from Handles. Here we go. Way to go, Katie. Get it all cranked up. Last question from me. You have all this ambition, obviously playing ball at the next level. What are some of the things that you hope to accomplish in your professional career as you continue to develop?
I just hope to make friends and just have fun out there playing the game that I love, because softball is not going to be my whole rest of my life. It's going to be the next 4 years, and I just want to enjoy it and just be happy doing it and making great friendships on and off the field.
After those 4 years, what's the plan for you?
I'm going to do business, and I want to do medical sales. That's my
ching ching.
Yeah.
Ching, ching. She wears the green. She's getting that green pretty soon.
Buddy, she's waking up at 4:30 in the morning. She's going to do a lot of sales by the new.
Katie, my last question for you is something I like to ask seniors when we have them on. When you graduate, you get that diploma handed to you. There's going to be a lot of things that you've been able to accomplish, whether it be in the school, on the field. What are you going to be most proud of yourself for being able to get done before your high school career was over?
I'm just going to be really proud of myself for always working hard and just never giving up, because I've had some rough times, and I haven't gave up, and I just have a great support system behind me. I want to thank my mom and dad and my brother for always just supporting me and being there for me during hard times and just pushing me to be the best I can be.
Well, we were going to put a spelling bee in front of you because we've had a hell of a time spelling your name over the years. But we'll let you go scot-free on this one because I feel like we're going to talk to you again before the season closes. Katie, thank you so much for spending some time with us today, stopping and talking about your past, your present, and your future. We're so proud of you, so excited for what life has to hold. And please do not be a stranger to this show. We'd love to have you again.
Thank you, DJ and Anthony, for always supporting girls sports. It's really appreciated.
You got it, kiddo. You make it real easy. So thank you.
You.
Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen.